This trade is one of the most necessary in the NFL, and Omar Khan would not miss this opportunity. The Pittsburgh Steelers currently have one of the more intriguing tight end rooms in the NFL. Pat Freiermuth and Darnell Washington lead the way, but a trio of Donald Parham Jr., Connor Hayward, and J.J. Galbraith exists after the 2025 NFL Draft. Unfortunately, Parham will miss the entire season with a torn Achilles, and the rookie in Galbraith is dealing with an injury suffered during off-season activities. One name has quietly emerged as a game-changing target: Cole Kmet. Though originally taken aback by the Chicago Bears drafting Michigan's Colston Loveland, Kmet's renewed willingness to embrace competition has caught the attention of NFL front offices. Could the Steelers take advantage of a roster need and bring him to Pittsburgh? It's a timely question, especially with mounting injuries threatening to destabilize the tight end room. At 26 and under contract, he remains physically in his prime. In an article, NFL writer Cody Benjamin of CBS Sports mentioned that Kmet could be traded, making him a potential fit for Pittsburgh. It's very possible new coach Ben Johnson will lean all the way into Loveland out of the gate. In that case, perhaps the Steelers would be interested in pairing Kmet with Pat Freiermuth, especially if the price is lower than, say, acquiring Kyle Pitts from the Atlanta Falcons. This certainly would be an interesting acquisition. It is not known if the Steelers have reached out to Chicago about Kmet, but it couldn't hurt to do so just to see what the asking price may be. The Bears may be glad to recoup future value, especially if Kmet is about to be relegated to a backup role behind Loveland. The Steelers need a complementary role player, someone who lines up as a blocking tight end but can also be effective in the receiving game. With Aaron Rodgers in play, the Steelers' offense may soon look for trusted, physical tight ends. Even without Rodgers, quarterback depth of Mason Rudolph or Will Howard still demands reliable safety valves. Kmet would deliver that. His readiness to compete for the Steelers means avoiding the let-him-start mentality and instead fostering an elevate-the-room approach. It's also possible for the Steelers to potentially make a mid-season move for Kmet if his price stays moderate. This could spotlight the Steelers' intent to push for a playoff spot. It would signal to the locker room that the team is serious about addressing weaknesses before November. With current options limited to Freiermuth, Washington, and the sideline Galbraith, the room ceiling is capped. Add Kmet, and suddenly you've got a dependable third-down chain mover. Steelers trading for Cole Kmet could lead to a dangerous offensive group. Trading for Kmet would be a bold but smart hedge by the Steelers front office. They address an urgent void, add a seasoned professional ready to embrace a new role and possibly accelerate their playoff push. With both current health concerns and defensive identity at stake, this kind of aggressive, calculated move could define the 2025 season in Pittsburgh.